Good morning, Boston Valley Learning Community. Coming to you live from the Tinker Tank, it's the BVS Morning News.
Today is Monday, February 3rd, and it is day 3. I'm Allison.
And I'm Zoe. Please welcome our guest teachers for today, Ms. Tomlinson, Ms. Sullivan, Mrs. DePasquale, and Ms. Barakowski.
And please remember that we always treat our guests and each other with kindness and respect.
Today's lunches: turkey nuggets, dipping sauce, tater tots, roasted broccoli, and fresh fruit.
Happy birthday to Caleb A. in Mr. Dake's room.
Reminder, the BVS Learning Fair is at February 12th at 6:30. Students need to register by February 5th to participate. And now for today's joke.
Where do snowmen put their money?
I don't know. Where?
In a snowbank.
And now, please enjoy our song of the day, My Country 'Tis of Thee.
Good morning, Boston Valley. Mrs. Lauer and
Mrs. Ferry
here to announce this week's BVS Top Dogs. Let's see who did great things for our learning community last week. You want to go first, Mrs. Ferry?
Sure.
All right.
Our first top dog that we're going to start with is Archer McHale, and he was nominated by Miss Sherry. Archer showed great sportsmanship while playing a game during science. Whenever another team would go, Archer would consistently support and encourage them by saying things such as, "Great answer," or "Good try," even when it wasn't his team. Way to be a team player and a positive role model, Archer.
Archer is a positive role model. We are
so
lucky to
sweet.
have him in our
He's
learning
so
community. He is fabulous. All right, next we have, this is like a frequent flyer top dog, Henry Thurston. Henry Thurston nominated by Miss Luba. A student accidentally knocked over a bin of markers, and Mr. Henry Thurston rushed over and helped to pick them up without anybody asking him. That is so fabulous, Henry. Way to go.
Good job, Henry. Next, we have Ken Grayson, also nominated by Mrs. Sherry. Although losing games can be disappointing, Ken continued to show positivity by boosting up a kindergartner for wearing Bills gear after the AFC Championship game, while on the job as a hallway greeter. Thank you, Ken, for being kind, optimistic, and most importantly, a loyal fan who doesn't give up when it gets tough.
Yeah, another great member of our learning community. I love the way that Ken greets people in the morning, always has conversations.
Happy, even though he's tired, always greeting.
Yep, always love it. All right, so next up from Mrs. Reading, we have Parker Purcell and Summer Montgomery. Thank you to these two friends for showing kindness by including friends during Fun Friday. Love that you're being inclusive of everybody. They were able to put a smile on those students' faces as well as a big smile on your teachers' faces, girls. So thank you so much for being great friends. Love that.
Way to go, girls. Positivity. And we also have Reagan Ellis, and this was nominated by Mrs. Lauer. Reagan was a real trooper in the cafeteria, and this often happens. So when I read this, I said, you know what? I hope that this spreads after we read this. When she went through the serving line, they were out of a lot of things that she wanted. And even though it was hard for Reagan, she found a way to be happy with what she had and what she got. Thank you, Reagan. That is tough. You know, like you have your heart set on what you ordered in the morning and it's not there, but way to be optimistic and pick something else.
Thank you, Reagan. I really appreciated that. And another top dog, also from me, is Asher Palczewski. So I don't even know that Asher knows I saw this, but Asher was walking down the hall and he spotted some garbage on the floor and he just scooted out of line, he picked it up and he stuffed it in his pocket so he could throw it away later. And again, I don't even know if Asher knew that I saw him do it. He just did it because it was the right thing to do. Thank you, Asher.
And I know Asher loves to help out like that in his classroom too, and that always goes noticed, Asher. Good job. And finally, Miss Purcell. Miss Purcell demonstrated care for her colleagues by putting a "We Miss You" posters in the hallway for all of us to sign so that these friends would know that we were thinking of them. Thanks, Miss Purcell.
Thank you, Mrs. Purcell. She's one of the biggest cheerleaders of our learning community. Love it.
Dressed and ready to cheer always.
Yes. All right, so let's give these back. There you go.
Here you go, ladies.
Keep up the great work, BVS.
That's it for us today, BVS.
Thank you and have a multidisciplinary Monday. I tried.
You did. That's all you can do. That's all you can do.